Oxycontin, Percocet, Vicodin.
Codone, hydrocodone, Vicodin, Xanax.
That was actually what I had wanted to, like, I was interested in that. And
stealing them from their parents' medicine cabinet, grandparents' medicine cabinets.
I don't recall in my units much heroin then as I do in municipal court now.
Basically, it's everywhere in America.
Put it down. Put it wherever you want. Alright. So how old were you when you first used opiates?
I would probably say like 13, 14.
How young are kids starting using opiates?
We're seeing kids start experimenting with opiate pills as young as 8th grade. 9th grade is our youngest experience here, dealing with kids in Wyckoff.
I would say I was like 13, I think. I know that it was before I went into high school.
How'd you get them?
Any way possible for the most part. I mean, it's not really something that it's really hard to do. The majority of people have someone in their family or somebody else who has on medication of some sort. It's easy to access. It's literally in every medicine cabinet in the entire country. So the majority of like opiates that kids do besides like heroin are just like pills, like Oxycontin, Percocet, Vicodin, stuff like that.
Where'd you specifically get it?
Anywhere. I mean, like I had friends who had parents who were in like car accidents and stuff years ago, and they had like 4-year-old like perks, and it was just like whatever.
Where were you the first time you took it?
Honestly, I don't remember.
I really can't remember that well, like, at that age, because it was a long time ago.
It was probably someone's house.
How'd it make you feel?
I mean, honestly, like, the first time I did it, it wasn't really that amazing, because a lot of times with, like, certain drugs, for at least some people, like, the first time you don't really get it unless you do, like, a lot, you know? So I think I popped 1 or 2 and I didn't really feel that great, but just kind of, like, tired. And, like, oh, it felt kind of good. It was, like, whatever. It wasn't, like, amazing or anything, though. Just kind of warm. You know, a lot of people say, like, fuzzy, and that's definitely accurate. But, yeah, like, that wasn't, like, incredible or anything. It's nothing compared to heroin. Like, there's no... I mean, it's not even in the same category.
And are these pills the ones leading to heroin?
Yes. The heroin is very cheap, so what happens is when the people can't get when they're getting addicted and they can't get the same fix from the prescription medication that they've been abusing, very often they will turn to heroin, which is readily available, easy to get, and cheap.
How young are they when they start turning to heroin?
We see the heroin use usually starting around the end of high school, beginning of college, all the way through up until 27, 28. Our main demographic of arrest for heroin users is probably high school senior through the college years up to, again, their late 20s, early 30s.
In Haledon, I want to say the demographic is the same, late teens. I won't see them if they're juveniles. They have to be over 18. So 18, 19, into their mid-20s. Very rarely will I see an older heroin user.
Are the parents aware of the heroin use?
A lot of the parents aren't.
Were your parents or guardian?
Nah,
Did
no one
they know
knew
you did
until
it?
High Focus when I was like 15. But even then, I wasn't believed. Like I was always the athlete, the not like star student, but I got good grades.
Guys and girls who are athletes, smart, honor students, great athletes. There's no boundary. There's no rhyme or reason who's using it. Doesn't matter. Black, white, Hispanic. Doesn't matter. It's everybody. And the people that have died in our community have all been any kid USA.
Do you feel like it takes the extreme situations of kids dying for this to get the attention it deserves?
Unfortunately, you know what, I've always said there's no coming back from death. We all know that, and it's the one bell you can't unring. And we've seen young people die, and a week later we've seen their friends overdose. And we had a situation in a local town of Franklin Lakes where a young girl died from heroin. Her good friend was spoken to by law enforcement as part of the debriefing, and was kind of, told, listen, you saw what just happened. You know what, you got to get yourself clean. And law enforcement will offer to help. If you need programs, you need assistance, let us know. We'll help you. Unfortunately, a week later, that individual overdosed on heroin as well. So,
When you hear about kids 7 years younger than you dying, how do you feel?
Well, I mean, I don't even just hear about it. I've seen it firsthand, and it's something that I can't really put into words because I don't see a fucking purpose for it. It's just so avoidable. It really is.